Who is Marrok in Star Wars Ahsoka? Well, isn't the answer obvious? Marrok is Marrok. Okay, but let's get more in detail for that. Who is Marrok? The 3 most popular series online I've seen is 1. Ezra Bridger turned to the dark side. 2. Luuke from the original Thrawn trilogy, which is Luke with 2 youths who's a clone of Luke made from Luke's severed hand on Cloud City. And the 3rd one is Starkiller, but dumbed down, or nerfed, or whatever term you want to use. Personally, I do not subscribe to any of those series, but let's look at each of them on the merit, starting with Starkiller. Why? While Dave Filoni is definitely doing his own story, he is taking a good amount of inspiration from Legends. But not pre A New Hope Legends. In-universe timeline-wise, that is. So I don't see why it would be Starkiller, why it would be Galen Marek. Doesn't make sense. Plus, I'm also just going to throw this out. How it would be extremely difficult to bring Starkiller into canon in a realistic way, because he's always going to be said that he's going to be nerfed or dumbed down or whatever term you want to use. So that doesn't make sense. Okay, let's go with the clone of Luke Skywalker from the Thrawn trilogy, Luke. Actually, that does have some believability. There's no evidence to support it and no evidence not to support it, but I don't think it's likely. It's kind of silly when you really think about it, and honestly, how would that play into the story that Dave Filoni wants to tell? Definitely seems like he wants to tell a story about Ahsoka and Sabine with a little bit Ezra and Thrawn thrown in plus the villains. But when you look at the story he's telling, I don't really see how Luke or clone Luke would fit into that. I just don't see how it would fit. That's why I don't think it's likely. Now, Darkseid Ezra Bridger. Yes, Ezra did flirt with the dark side more than once in Rebels, and that helps give this series some credence. But I'm not personally a big fan of it. Now, granted, it would make some pretty heart-wrenching and twist and turning and all that in the story, so I definitely think it does have some good story potential, but I don't think so. I don't think the season will end with them finding Ezra. I really don't think so. And that's why I honestly think that Marrok is just Marrok. All the other series, even the most realistic one with being a dark side Ezra, doesn't make too much sense to me for various reasons relating to the story and the story wants to tell. I think Marrok's purpose in the story is to be an easy defeat for either Ahsoka or Sabine. Some villain that is threatening, is imposing, that they can defeat while still keeping Morgan Elsbeth, keeping Galen, keeping Shin as more serious antagonists for later on in the series. Marrok is there to be cannon fodder, to be basically like the first boss in a video game. Not too difficult and you can defeat fairly easy, but to get you adjusted to the stakes and that, oh, these people are actually going to be more difficult when you get to them. That, I think, is Marrok's role in the story, and is why I think Marrok is a brand new former Inquisitor. I guess you can call him that since the Inquisitorius doesn't exist anymore, but a brand new character for our heroes to defeat. That, I think, is Marrok's role in the story, and that's why I think Marrok is just Marrok. At most, he's going to be a fallen Jedi that we never heard of before. But those are just my thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. And thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like, as well as subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to stay up to date on my latest content. Also, be sure to check out the link tree in the description, as well as any other links I have down there.